Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and today I am playing this sweet green black Storm the Festival deck. So, I actually had a different plan for today, and I'm going to get to that eventually. It's not a huge deal, but I was scrolling Twitter this morning and I ran into this deck on the Arena Deck Lists podcast timeline, and I thought it looked sweet. I had been thinking of a way to try to get Toski into the main deck of the green-white deck that I'd been playing a little bit of, and I couldn't figure it out. But this looks awesome. I'm loving how this looks. Toski plus Chariot plus Lolth is sweet. Cemetery Prowler as a body and also something to ramp a little bit more is awesome. And I had completely forgotten that Reclusive Taxidermist can actually make mana. So this thing is great because it dodges Meat Hook for one. Florahedron and Lotus Cobra both die to Meat Hook for one, but this thing does not die to Meat Hook for one, which I think is really important. So yeah, this deck seems sweet. We're just gonna hop into a few matches and give it a go. We've in the sideboard we've got like some stuff to kill mono white. We've got some Infernal Grasps, 4 Go Blanks, and 2 Duresses, 2 Colon Rituals, and there's a Gelatinous Cube in here. I don't really know what this thing is doing, but maybe we'll find the perfect time to board it in and just get our opponent with it. Not sure, but we're going to jump into a couple matches with this deck and see how it goes. Alright, getting into our first match here against the Zeker. What is up, Zeke? Let's do battle. So let's see, we've got a removal spell, 2 Storm the Festivals, and 4 lands. I actually really want to keep this hand. If this doesn't work out, that's on me, and I take full responsibility for my actions. But if it does work out, this hand is going to make me very happy. We can lead on Woodland Chasm, then play Hive of the Eye Tyrant on turn 2. But we don't have anything to play, so it doesn't particularly matter. Oh, Delver? Nice, we can kill Delver. We have the answer to that. Blue-white. Okay. Die, Delver. Sure, they can bounce their own Delver, which is fine. They save their creature, but I still stop them from doing anything this turn. 3-color Delver, huh? Okay. We'll run out the Taxidermist here. Hope that it survives so we can just slam Ren 7 next turn. Once we make a 4-4, we'll be pretty happy. They could have Shock here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Don't hit a land. Ooh. That's cool. I haven't seen this sleeve before. Okay. Found another land. Now I'm scared to just slam Renin 7 into their open mana. I could go for Toski. I'm just gonna go for Innkeeper. I feel like this could be like Divide by 0 or Syncopate or something. I just don't care enough. I guess now I could play Toski. All it costs is this, and if I draw an untapped land, it's the same. Yeah, we'll play Toski now. Toski can't be countered. It can be Divide by 0'd. Nope, just enters the battlefield. Cool. Now I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. Yeah. Spikefield Hazard. This thing dodges Spikefield Hazard too. Oh, they missed again? Leonin Light Scribe is terrifying, though. 3 Storm the Festivals, huh? So we have to attack with Toski. Ooh. I forgot to turn my heater off. I'm gonna play Ren in 7. Make a tree.
Those who hunt, the entire forest is in awe.
They missed again? Jeez. They must just be flooding. Yeah, they have nothing. Let's plus Ren because I want to find a land so I can play Storm the Festival. Only one land. Okay. I want this on green, I think. Let's go to combat. Attack for 2. I wonder if they'll be priced into blocking to keep me off cards this turn. Okay. So they can give that protection from green and just block this, and then Delver can block Toski. Oh, they double block and I get to kill Delver? Sure. And I'll draw a card. But it's just Storm the Festival time. We'll take Chariot plus Ren in 7. Keep this one. Make another tree. Go. And the game should be over now. And they agree the game's over now. Cool. Culling Ritual seems pretty good against them. Rave Enfeeblement kills all their stuff. Kills Delver before it flips, and it kills the other thing because it's white. Like, do I just bring in all the removal and just turn into a control deck? Like, I don't even need the Storm of the Festivals? This can go away. Do I bring in the cube? I don't think I need the cube here. Toski attacking each turn might not be where I want to be, so I'll take Toski out. And then, like, trim an Innkeeper. Maybe I just take out all the Innkeepers and, like, bring in the cube and 2 Goblins or something like that. Just turn into more of a control deck. We don't need to combo to kill them, because our card quality will beat theirs. If we can just kill their stuff and land a Chariot or a Ren or something, we should be fine. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. This hand's fine. Play this, then we'll play the Lair on turn 2. We might kill something, we might not. We'll see. Okay, then we'll just run this out. I wonder what this is. Is this draw cards? I just want to play another one of these. And hold up Infernal Grasp. I think that's what I'm going to do. Nothing, huh? Let's go blank you. Okay. Then yeah, I'll just run out Cemetery Prowler. I will exile this. I don't have a ton of sorceries in my deck, but, you know, every little bit helps. I wonder if this is Doomscar. There's no way they played Doomscar in their deck, right? It is Doomscar. Weird. Just turn this on and hit you for 3, I guess. There's Light Scribe, sure. I'd like to kill you. Play another Prowler here. I'm gonna eat my own Raven Peoplement. Doesn't matter what this goes on, no. Alright, I've got the 1 mana Infernal Grasp, and I've got a 3/4 and a creature land. And our opponent's done basically nothing. And I forgot to turn my phone on silent. I was not prepared for recording this video today. Alright, they're gonna consider, sure. Looking for a Sejiri Shelter. Or not. Maybe they're looking for a removal spell? Not sure. I'll just attack. I'll eat one of their creatures this time. Then I'll just pass. I could have fired up the lair this turn to deal an extra 4 damage. I feel pretty okay just chilling for now. I fired up the lair previously just to put some pressure on them, to make them feel like they had to do something. Now I'll go ahead and do it, so this can be a 5/5. Okay. No. Come on. I'll eat a sorcery this time. Just make the Cemetery Prowler big and strong. I'm trying to collect them all. Saloon Division, sure. And are we done here? A Braid doesn't kill this thing, a Braid doesn't kill this thing. I guess they could have like heated discussion, but people don't really play that anymore. Yeah, I think we're good. Just waiting for our opponent to realize it. Spikefield Hazard, yep. Storm Chaser Drake. Yeah, that still works. So I can do this, kill this, and then turn this into a 2/2. I guess they're not literally dead. But they felt dead enough. Cool. That felt really good. I like being able to just turn into a control deck if we don't need the storms. So let's see if we can keep it up. Alright, far. Let's play first. This hand's a little slow, but I'm going to keep it because we're on the play. On the draw, I think you have to mulligan this. On the play, I think you can get away with it. Or you might be able to get away with it. We'll see if it pans out. Our opponent played a Snarl on one. Oh, cool. Egg is actually fine. I think I am just going to kill it now. I don't want any shenanigans. I hope that they have more creatures in their deck. I want them to be a creature-heavy version of the blue-red build. Not just a... No epiphanies, please. Only dragons. Toski Resolving's nice. They can bounce it, and they can bounce it. But if they don't have specifically one of their bounce spells, this is going to draw me cards, which is nice. Having the second one sucks. Only 2 of these cards in my deck, and I don't need them both. Alright, they've decided what they want to do with the iteration. Attack with Toski. Play land, play Taxidermist. Say go. We found a swamp, so we need to find a forest or a green source so we can play the Storm the Festival next turn. Oh no. They suspended a card. So I can Storm with Taxidermist. So let's start with that. Sometimes you want to go to combat first. I didn't want to because... Okay. I didn't want them to kill this inside of combat. Here comes the Epiphany. Oh no, just a Goldspan Dragon. Okay, Goldspan Dragon I can deal with. Let's go Binding the Old Gods. They have a negate. Okay. Was not expecting the negate. I'll draw 2 cards. And we can't kill Goldspan Dragon. Now are they taking an extra turn and then they're just killing us? Is that what's happening? Not yet. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay. Cool. So now I'm dead. That was fun. Alright. I guess I got what I asked for. I was like, please, I hope they're just the dragons. And then they were, and then it sucked still. Okay. Bringing in Duresses, Go Blanks, and Infernal Grasps. I don't know about the Infernal Grasps. I might have enough removal without them. Everything else I think I want. Lolth is pretty good against Goldspan Dragon. So is Ren and 7. So is Binding the Old Gods. Maybe the Cemetery Prowler's not good here. It puts pressure on them, but it's not very good against... Like, if they go Egg, and I just go Cemetery Prowler, that's not amazing for me. I'm going to trim a Storm the Festival. And then just trim a little bit in here. Yeah. That seems fine. Alright, let's see. See if we can come back against dragons. If that Lair of the Hydra had been an untapped land, I could have used Blood Chief's Thirst on the same turn that I played the Binding of the Old Gods, since I had the Reclusive Taxidermist. So I would not have attacked with the Taxidermist. I would have just attacked with Toski. But it obviously didn't work out that way, but it was something I was trying to figure out if I could double spell around the counter spell that they were holding up after they attacked with the Goldspan Dragon. Alright, we'll keep this. This is a land on 1, Taxidermist on 2, Go Blank on 3, Chariot on 4. It's a nice little draw. Let's see if it's good enough. This thing's nice. Like I said, it's a 1/2, so it dodges like Spikefield Hazard and Meat Hooks for 1. And then later on in the game, it could be a 4/4. Way later on in the game, but like you get to that point sometimes. Not in this matchup, but sometimes you do. Opponent's really trying to decide if they like their opening hand or not. I would guess that if you have to think that hard about it, it's probably a mulligan. And maybe they want to keep it just because if it works out, it's perfect. But I've been burned enough times by those if it works out hands to know that it's probably not worth it to keep. Come on, opponent. I hope they didn't disconnect. That would suck. As much as I dislike playing against these decks, I'd like to see if the deck we're playing can hold up against them. Yeah, it looks like they're gone. Well, that sucks, but I hate wasting our time here. Moving on to another one, I guess. Wait, did I not get things for that? Wait, why didn't I get points for that? They disconnected. I should get rank. That seems like a bug, right? I'm not sure what happened there. Alright, let's go opponents. Let's make quick, meaningful decisions and play Magic in a timely manner. This hand's almost great. 1 land means we can't keep it, but almost. This one's fine. I kind of just want to put the Ren in 7 back, because everything else works pretty well together. I'm gonna use Dig Up to just go get a land on turn 1, by the way. Yeah, I'm okay with this. And now we can go get a swamp. Innkeeper on 2, Chariot on 3, Toski on 4 seems good to me. Backup chariot's nice to have too. Okay, our opponent's on some sort of Jund Treasures-ish deck. I want to go Chariot first because there's a better chance of me getting value off of the Toski once I have creatures on board. So obviously we'll see what our opponent does here, but what I'd like to do is go Swamp, Toski, and then use Toski, Innkeeper, and a Cat to crew the Chariot, and then attack with Chariot and Cat to try to draw cards. They could play like a massive 5-drop here, and that could disrail, unrail. You know, that could mess with my plans, but instead it looks like they're doing nothing. I could just kill Kalane. I still think I'll play Toski here. They might have a Braid to kill Chariot after I crew it, but hopefully I can still get a draw off of this one cat. Infernal Grasp, sure. Okay, cool. Just a land kind of sucks, but, you know, we take those. Next turn we can play another Chariot. Or we can just kill this thing, because this thing's really good. So many cats in cars. We're just gonna kill Halana and Elena. Attack with everything. Draw 4 cards. Looking for at least one more removal spell. Cool. Found it. Last card, but we found it. So the next turn I get to go... Oh no! Storm the festival. No. Patience. Is there an enchantment in the graveyard? No. So that means I get to go Innkeeper plus Binding here. Kill that. Next turn I'll probably just Storm the festival. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I could go Cemetery Prowler plus Chariot. Or I can just Storm the festival. Look for a Wren. Look for another Binding the Old Gods. Yeah. How about Wren plus Lolth? Is that good? Is that a good hit?
Envy the strong. My power is for annihilation.
I think that was a good hit. I think that's what we call doing it. And if they don't have a creature, they can't give this indestructible. Even if they have another meat hook to wipe the board here, like, we've already won this game. Mm-hmm. They did have another meat hook, too. Well, Lolth gets to just make new spiders next turn,
A gift.
so I'm not sure that we really accomplished anything there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I am plussing Ren.
Every seed contains great.
Okay. Let's make spiders.
I will.
Let's play Toski. Let's attack. Crunch in for 9. I guess if I had just been a little bit more patient, I could have actually stormed the festival this turn. This is fine, though. I'm not particularly worried about winning or losing this game. We did the thing, and it did win us the game, so... Alright. Jund stuff. Grasp seems good. And maybe the gelatinous cube seems good. But what are we trimming? I like Toski, but they have meat hooks, so maybe the Toskis come out. And like an innkeeper. Try it like that. The Goblinks could be neat. But on the draw, I don't think I want them. Maybe on the play. Yeah, I'm gonna happily keep this hand. This hand looks great. Especially finding the chariot. So I can go Florahedron on 2. They have Ranger class in their deck. Okay, that's good to know. Didn't expect Ranger class, but that's fine. Cube can just eat this, right? That's just really good. No blocks. I'll just cube next turn. Cool. Okay. I see why cube can be good now. I figured it out. It was not that difficult. They didn't play anything this turn. Let's attack with the cube. They're killing the cube. That's fine. We'll go green on this one and just play Chariot. Binding the Old Gods can kill Ranger class if I need it to at some point. Like if they level it up this turn, I might just Binding the Ranger class. Nope, they're just slamming a Predator, which seems a little ambitious. I can kill this a bunch of different ways. I think I'm going to use the Blood Chief's Thirst, actually, though. And then we'll crew Chariot. Attack. So I did things that way because this is the most flexible removal spell I have, so I want to hold on to it for now. They are just meat hooking this turn, sure. I was going to say, if I find a land, I can just play Lolth. Lolth makes little baby spiders.
You could have such do what I demand.
And then they can crew the Chariot. Cool. But what I was saying, this is the most flexible removal spell I have. If they play some sort of creature permanent that I need to take care of. This is the one I want. This one's at instant speed, though, so I didn't want to use this if I didn't have to, and I didn't have anything else I was going to play this turn. So tapping out for the Bloodchief's Thirst seemed like a fine way to go. Is basically how I came to that decision. Cool. I will be chump blocking that.
Aren't I the generous one?
Now binding the old gods on the Goldspan Dragon looks pretty good. Well, plus Lolth.
It's bold to bargain with me.
I think I'm okay just playing this as a land. Crew Chariot attack. Cool. Things are looking good. Okay. Ooh, dig up can go get can go get my card. Let's just plus Lolth.
Go,
Oh,
my children.
okay. I'll do this instead. This is pretty good. And we'll just hang out. I'm loving this deck. Lolth kind of working as the 5th and 6th copies of Ren and 7 is great. Yeah, I'm loving everything about what this deck's doing. Attack Lolth. That's ambitious. Not sure what the plan was there. Maybe they just knew they were dead. Kind of seems like it. Cool. 2 pretty straightforward wins after, or with a disconnecting opponent in the middle. This deck seems like a sweet build of Storm the Festival, and I'm definitely going to play around with it a little bit more. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.